What's the vibes? Top of the morning, top of the afternoon, top of the evening, whenever this video may find you, I'm Dream. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy1, the number one. Sub to my YouTube channel, Blunt Money Bets. That's this channel right here. Like the video, share the video, comment on the video. Let me know what y'all on. If you're watching this on Twitter, give me a heart and a retweet. I definitely appreciate it. Quick show today. And it kind of been like that all week, mostly because I've been busy, but also because being very judicious with my blunt money bets. It's like a lot of the looks I like are coming like a little later than normal. So yeah, we're gonna try and do it like that. So quick recap of yesterday. Let me see. Pretty good day. Let me see. Bagley, I left y'all with I told you I was waiting on Bagley. Ended up, let me see, 15 and 10. Bagley plus 950, hit that. Didn't have no straights yesterday, just a unit out there, blunt money bet. So that basically covered the blunt money bet. I had a half unit out there. Kings fronted on that. No more Kings. Don't worry about it. I'm done with the Kings going forward because they can't play no defense. Then I gave out Ant Edwards 10 points at plus 270 and 12 at like plus 550. Some people got that shit as high as plus 900. Both of those hit. So it was a pretty good day. All in all, won a unit on all three of those. Total had a risk of like 1.5 units, like 1.25 units. So let's just call it, I like the low end there. I like the low baller. Let's call it a 1.5 unit win. So we down a unit and a half, and we about to have a great weekend. That's that, all right? I got 4 straights. I got 4 blunt money bets. I'm sorry, 5 blunt money bets. I got some looks, and that's gonna be it, man. All right. Big fucking vibes, you dig? So let's get into these straights, and I will have timestamps on immediately when I'm off. I didn't put timestamps on yesterday just because it was such a short show, but it was a profitable one. All right, let's do it. First straight bet. I told y'all yesterday I was taking this as soon as it opened, and it's so funny because I was trying to find something to put with this for like 2 hours yesterday during the games. I was trying to put LaMelo 25 with something because I ain't want to play the 25 and a half. The 25 was minus 140. I'm like, I can find something to bring this shit down. Didn't find anything I loved to bring it down, so I just ended up playing the 25 and a half minus 110. But again, I told you I was waiting for the spot yesterday. Great matchup for LaMelo. They give up the most points to shooting guards, and he just lit their ass up the last time he played them. His first game back. So, and it's no Wemby tonight, so even easier to score at the rim. You would think. We'll get into that a little later. But even easier to score at the rim. So yeah, LaMelo May LaFleur. I'm such a prima donna. LaMelo Ball for the Charlotte Hornets over 25.5 points minus 110. We're gonna rock with my boy. Let's go. Next, Jamal Murray for the Denver Nuggets to score 20, and Joel Embiid for the Philadelphia Sixers to score 30. It's plus 103. All these are unit bets. And it's pretty simple, man. Embiid averages 30. Any night you want to take him to score 30, it's always a good parlay piece. He's not gonna score 30 every night, but it's always a good look. Plus, it's his 3rd game back from injury, so I think he want to dominate. Hopefully, he get that 30 for us. And Jamal Murray to score 20, almost just played his base 22 and a half. Boston give up a bunch of points to guards. They struggle to defend guards. They struggle to defend the 3 from guards, and it's a big game. So Jamal Murray is probably going to show out in a big game. I won't be worried if he start off slow because that's what he does. And then, second half, fourth quarter, you go crazy. So I really like Jamal Murray tonight to score 20. Really like Joel to score 30 any night. So we put those together for a plus 103. Love it, love it, love it. Again, Jamal Murray, great matchup, big game. Think he goes off tonight. Next, Pelicans money line. So one of my guys was on this. I was kicking this back and forth yesterday. One of my guys is on this, and I just said, "Oh yeah, I'm on it now." And it's simple, man. And it's just like the Kings. I can't wait to fade the Kings. I couldn't wait to fade the Suns. Like people saw that comeback. It was like, oh, maybe the Suns getting it together. I'm like, shit, I can't wait to fade the Suns. I'm about to fade the shit out. Who they play next? I just couldn't wait. Then I saw it was New Orleans. Like, oh, okay. Yeah, now New Orleans is a team that be fronting too, but New Orleans is a completely different team when they're healthy. straight like that. When New Orleans is a healthy team, they really good on defense and they can score because they got more than enough scores. They deep as shit, something that Phoenix is not. I can see they bench unit going crazy against Phoenix bench unit. Eric Gordon is back on the bench now for Phoenix, and generally one of those big 3 stars going to be out there. But one of the big 3 stars going to be out there for New Orleans as well with a better supporting cast, and New Orleans is at home. So just for what it's worth, the Kings was up all game versus Phoenix at home. Phoenix was at home. They were smacking Phoenix. They was up like 18, 16 with 5 minutes left, and Phoenix ended up coming back winning. And everybody like, man, Phoenix was looking like shit before that. They was looking like, I'm talking about the games before that. Yeah, they won 7-10. The games I was looking at, they was looking like shit before that. And now you're gonna come back against a team that can't play no defense, as we see Sacramento. Look what they've been doing. This team, Sacramento, just lost at home after a heartbreaking road trip. So the Kings lost to Milwaukee on a game 3. Then they blew that lead. It was some other bullshit too, I believe. It was some other bullshit. Oh yeah, they got the stuffing beat out of them in Philly. All right. They lost on a Dame time 3. Then they fucking blow this 20-point lead in 5 minutes to Phoenix. Then they come home and you see what the Pacers did to them. The Pacers with nobody. Pacers didn't have nobody. They didn't even have Nembhard. They had TJ McConnell and a bunch of rookies and shit. Yeah, they had, Ben Mathurin, but they was missing no Siakam, no Bruce Brown, no Aaron Naismith. You can list off the people, and they never led that game pretty much at home after getting embarrassed the entire road trip. So the Kings is ass. And Phoenix, y'all just blew a lead to them? Oh, yeah. But now the Pelicans done blew their fair share leads. Yep. But I got the home team. And honestly, the Pelicans the better team. We'll see in the playoffs. But right now, Pelicans are the better team. So, yeah, give me the Pelicans money line minus 125. Fucking with it. And last but not least, another game I told y'all I couldn't wait to play. It didn't hit, but I said I couldn't wait to play it. And I ain't even like teasing it. I'm just playing it straight out because the line was available straight out. Spencer Dinwiddie under 5.5 assists. I got it at minus 138. Last time I checked, it was minus 140 at DraftKings. Shop around. If not, you can put the under 6.5 with something, or put the under 5.5 with something. Whatever you decide to do there. But this is simple, and I should have looked this shit up. But I know last game I was saying, because we had his under 6.5 assists, and he had gone under that his last 9 games. Excuse me, I don't know why. He had went under that his last 9 games. And basically, he's been losing Mr. Dennis Smith Jr. He's also kind of Dennis Smith Jr. maybe getting showcased for a trade. Maybe Spencer Dinwiddie getting showcased for a trade, or they trying to keep him healthy so he don't get hurt for a trade. Who fucking knows? But long story short, Spencer Dinwiddie been losing minutes to Dennis Smith Jr. Now, a couple caveats with this bet. Well, first of all, I like the bet. I'm not sure how often he's under this 6 assist line, but I'm pretty sure it's a lot because he was under the 7 in his last 9 games. And I felt comfortable playing the 6. It was just too juiced, okay? He's got plenty of games with 3 or 4 assists in the last 10, and that correlates with his losing minutes. It's not like I'm just looking at his last 10 like, oh, this was going to happen. He's losing minutes. Lakers, very good defensive team. So I don't think his assists, he getting a lot of his assists on bullshit, like just kick out, throw ahead passes and, swing to the corner 3. He getting just some lucky assists, especially last game. He got 3 straight assists on 3 straight plays. That was just, it wasn't even in the offense. He just passing, nigga just pulled up and shot. You know what I'm saying? So he got extremely lucky there. Unfortunate there. But with that being said, he ain't been getting a bunch of assists his last 19 games. Lakers are a much better team than Portland, obviously, especially interior defense. So when you try and run that pick and roll with Nick Claxton, good luck with Vanderbilt and AD down there, and Christian Wood down there. So Christian Wood might foul you, but he might not get you the bucket. So I really like Spencer under his 5.5 assists. Now the caveat with this bet, last game he balled. He did very well. Last game he had 1 shot going into the 4th quarter or some shit, and he just blew up in the 4th quarter and went crazy. Or he had 1 shot midway through the 3rd quarter, and then he just started going crazy. A lot of his assists, I didn't check his potential assists because I watched the damn game, but a lot of his assists were just on some humbug, just assists that anybody could get. It wasn't even in the offense. Like I said, it wasn't on pick and roll assists. A lot of it was just swing to the corner or swing up here. One time it was a rebound. He got the ball. Mikal Bridges was already down there because he didn't come up another play. And then he threw the ball up there and Mikal Bridges got an assist. And this was after like 2 straight just quarter threes where he just got the ball swung to him. So it's not like he initiating the offense. He shares the floor at time with Cam Thomas as well. So anybody that share the floor with Cam Thomas, good luck with those assists. So really like Spencer under his 5.5 assists, but he did play well last game. Maybe he is going to play some more this game and get back to his 30 plus minutes. If he's playing 30 plus minutes, I still wouldn't, I would make this a half a unit if I knew he was playing 30 minutes. But if I know he could get to his 22 to 28 minutes like he's been doing a lot the last 10, that's what I'm thinking he's going to get. Yeah, we'll go ahead and play that under, all right? But we'll see. Going against his old guy, D'Lo, I think him and D'Lo was on the same team for that Nets team. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully he's looking to score and not pass. And those are your straight bets. LaMelo, Maine, LaFleur over 25.5 points. A two-leg parlay. Jamal Murray, 20 points. LaMelo plays for the Hornets. Jamal Murray, 20 points for the Nuggets. Joel Embiid, 30 points for the Sixers. That's a plus 103. Took the Pelicans money line, minus 125, and took Spencer Dinwiddie under 5.5 assists, minus 138. Those are the straights. Let's get into some blunt money bets. Then we get into the comments. We're out of here, all right? Blunt money bets. Don't have much. So this is how I use my booster on DraftKings. I basically just did my straights with a little spice. So Spencer Dinwiddie under 6.5 assists. Joel Embiid, 30 points in Philly to win. Just because I think they're going to need 30 from Joel. Or Orlando don't go away. I don't know if Orlando going to get blown out. Orlando might win this game tonight. I don't know. They shouldn't. They don't got Franz Wagner. But Orlando, they're going to fight. They generally going to be scrappy and keep it close. So if it's going to be scrappy and close, then that means Embiid in their padded stats. So, yeah, Joel Embiid, 30 points in Philly to win. Jamal Murray, 20 points in Boston to win. With Spencer Dinwiddie under 6.5 assists. That's a plus 669 with the boost, plus 446 without it, but I'll run it back again. Spencer Dinwiddie under 6.5 assists. Joel Embiid, 30 points in Philly to win, and Jamal Murray, 20 points in Boston to win. So plus 446, but I use my DraftKings 50% boost on that thing, make it a plus 669. Next, PRA blocks and steals. Had to do it with a slate like this. Almost made this a round robin 3s and 4s, but I don't like round robin and plus 2,000. I told y'all before, like for me to get a round robin plus 2,000, I gotta absolutely love all 4 legs. And I just, I guess I do love them all, but nah, I needed it to be like 25. Yeah, I'm cool. So this is just a 3-legger, but I'll tell y'all the leg I left out of it, so y'all can add that if y'all want. But this is just a 3-legger PRA blocks and steals on FanDuel under the popular tab. PRA blocks and steals. Joel Embiid. It's just what he does. Is that he averages a block and a steal, I'm pretty sure. Derek White, Joel Embiid, Sixers. Derek White, Boston Celtics, same thing. Averages a block and a steal per game. Big game, so I expect him to ball out on defense, so we'll see. Derek White, PRA block and steal. And CJ McCollum. We've been giving you a chance, CJ. Become a king, bro. But yeah, CJ does this often. Generally with this, we just waiting on the steal because he's going to get his block. I think he had 2 blocks last game. CJ McCollum gonna get his block, which is weird to say, right? But he's a below the rim defender, so he always swiping down and shit. So yeah, CJ McCollum to get a block, Derek White, CJ McCollum to get PRA block and steal, points, rebound, assist, block, steal. Derek White to do the same. CJ plays for the Hornets. CJ plays for the New Orleans Pelicans. Derek White plays for the Celtics and Embiid for the Sixers. All of those guys, they have a PRA block and steal. It's a plus 927. Almost put Bam in there. But didn't love Bam. Just liked Bam. I love these 3. These 3 already done covered for me a few times with this. But Bam, every time I picked him, he hasn't covered. You would think something like this was made for Bam, and he's in a good matchup with Atlanta. But the fact that Trae Young is out, I think it's going to lessen the turnovers, believe it or not. So that's another reason why I stayed off of Bam. But I almost added Bam to this to make it 3s and 4s. All right. So yeah, man. Joel Embiid, Derek White, and CJ McCollum. PRA block and steal plus 927. All right, let's do it. A little 3-leg. 4-4-5-5. And we're going to the Phoenix game with this. CJ McCollum, Four threes, Grayson Allen. Four threes. CJ coming off of 4 or 5 threes last game. Yeah, I think he had 4 last game. CJ McCollum is, he the only one in that starting lineup that you fear shooting a three. You ain't worried about Herb. You ain't worried about Zion. You ain't worried about Ingram. If Ingram hit, he hit. You ain't worried about Valanciunas. So in that starting lineup, he's got to shoot the three. It just is what it is. So that's why CJ McCollum threes, I play him like every single day. Don't really play him straight unless it's a great matchup versus Memphis. But I will put him on blunt money bets almost every day because, he's consistent. So CJ McCollum 4 threes and King Grayson Allen 4 threes because it ain't nothing for King Grayson Allen to hit 12 threes, 9 threes, 8 threes. I think King Grayson Allen leads the league in 3-point percentage. Again, just coming off a big game. And why not? First of all, the Pelicans give up the most threes, or like top 5 threes in the league. They give up a bunch of threes to his position. I think they give him like the second or third most threes to Grayson Allen's position. So he's already in a good matchup. We should have an up-paced game, in my opinion. I think Phoenix is going to try and push the pace. They're going to try and turn this into a defensive game, especially if they're going to throw KD out there at the 5 like they did last game. And that's how they came back, was Kevin Durant playing center. So I think it's going to be an up-paced game, a fast-paced game. And I think Grayson Allen going to get plenty of looks. Why? Because he's the guy that you lag off of. You got to play Kevin Durant, you got to shade your defense toward him or double off the drive with him. Same thing with Booker, Bradley Beal. Maybe you don't have to, but you got to pay him more attention than Grayson Allen. So a lot of times Grayson Allen is the beneficiary of swing passes, nice little corner threes, transition threes, shit like that. So yeah, Grayson Allen to hit 4 threes and CJ McCollum to hit 4 threes. That's a plus 566. And we're going to up it, see if they can each hit 5 threes. We're going to turn that into a plus 2,000 and see what it do. All right. So CJ McCollum 4 threes, Grayson Allen 4 threes, and CJ McCollum 5 threes and Grayson Allen 5 threes. It's a plus 566 and a plus 2,000. Fucking with it. All right. Let me see. Oh, also, it's a plus 600, but I only put $10 on it. So the least that I really put on the blunt money bet, I took Grayson Allen 5 threes. Just because I think it's good value at plus 600. Now, I didn't go crazy. I normally play a blunt money bet to win 100, 150, or 200, just depending on, how many bets I got out there from keeping it light, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But this one, I put 10 on it, and I think it's going to win like 60. You can get 70 back. And the reason why I didn't go too heavy on it, again, is because I'm already on this blunt money bet with him and CJ. But if Grayson went completely crazy, I just wanted something to have on Grayson. The reason why I didn't do that with CJ, because the value's not really there with his 5 threes, like a plus 330, as it should be, because he's shooting a bunch of threes and hitting them. So I said I'm good on the plus 330. If he hit 5, then Grayson need to hit 5. But if Grayson just hits 5 alone, then we covered there. So small blunt money bet. Right now we're looking at about a half unit out there with the blunt money bets, if that. Yeah, about a half unit out there with the blunt money bets, maybe a little more than a half unit. And I might have 4 to 5 more at most on the timeline. All right, but last but not least, before we get into these comments, but if you're watching this right now, let's get to the promotion portion of the program. If you're watching this on Twitter, give me a heart and a retweet. Short show today. Tomorrow I'm gonna definitely hit Flow, see if we can get with Flow on Saturday or Sunday. So short show today. Normally it's Fridays with Flow, but keeping it short today, short, smooth. Excuse me. But if you're watching this on Twitter, give me a heart and a retweet. Definitely appreciate that. Follow me on Twitter. Help my page grow. Help other people get some bread with us. If you're watching this on YouTube, you know the vibe. Sub to the channel. Like the video. Share the video. Comment on the video. And let me know what y'all on. All right. That's what we doing with it. All right. And my boy Just Jay in here. So let's go Texas. Yeah, man. We're going to be NFL with it early tomorrow. So I'm going to see what's about my boy Flo. I really haven't looked at it too much. I saw Deebo Samuel over 4.5 receptions. I thought that was kind of low, especially because he's probably going to get a couple of those jet sweeps where, dude just throw the ball, but I'll probably like just push it forward to him. So we'll see. But yeah, last bet in the NBA tonight, round robin 2s and 3s plus 5,000. And this is as square as a bitch. Stars will be stars because I think it could be that type of night. And I just wanted to throw one of these together. Super square, bunch of shit that should happen, but we know it's the NBA, so that rarely goes that way. But maybe it does tonight, and we hit a plus 5,000. But either way it goes, it's round robin 2s and 3s on DraftKings with it, all right? So let's do it. We're going to start with the Charlotte Hornets game. LaMelo, Main, LaFleur to score 25. You want to lower it to 20, you can. I just love Melo to score 25 tonight. So LaMelo, 25 for LaMelo, Man, LaFleur. You can put it to 20, but I did LaMelo 25. Devin Vassell, 20 points. Again, this is in the Hornets Spurs game. Devin Vassell, 20 points. Keldon Johnson, 15 points. And Terry Rozier, 20 points. Square. Top 4 scorers of each team just to do what they do. I only got 2 of them going over their point prop, Devin Vassell and LaMelo. He ain't even going over his prop. He's just getting 25. Keldon Johnson coming off the bench. I don't know if he's starting or coming off the bench tonight. But Keldon Johnson, definitely a good look. He's going to be aggressive. And if he's aggressive, he can score. And Terry Rozier, because he's trying to get traded bad. So, yeah, scary Terry Rozier, who was a wagon for us with that 20 and 6 while LaFleur was out. So, fuck with us, Terry. So, Terry Rozier, 20 points. Keldon Johnson, 15. Devin Vassell, 20. And LaMelo, Man, LaFleur, 25. It's a plus 400. And we're going to round robin that with in the Boston Nuggets game. Simple and sweet. Jokic, 25. Tatum, 25. Jaylen Brown, 20. Nikola Jokic, 25. Tatum, 25. And Jaylen Brown, 20. It's like a plus 200, all right? Again, that should happen. I know I don't like betting on Jokic, but you got to. You got to. And I'm going to bet on something with him every day, most likely. Every time he play, I'm either going to take his assists, his rebounds, or points, his PRA, his triple-double, something. Then I'm just going to talk shit when he don't cover. Like, yeah, that's what Jokic do. But he is like the best player in the league right now, top 3. So as much as I talk shit about Jokic, he a dog, especially in the playoffs. So, I'm going to rock with him. And we already on Jamal Murray. All right. So, yep, I'm with you there, Bev Road, no hills. We're going to get the comments in a minute, but I'm with you on there. I'm just saving his threes. I'm going to end up playing his threes because you get his 3 threes at plus money right now. Good Lord. But I'm either going to play his threes or his points. I'm just round robbing that with a couple other things. So that'll be one of the blunt money bets I'm putting in. I got to be on Derek White. Pause. Derek White been holding it down. So, yeah. Tatum, 25, Jokic, 25, and Jaylen Brown, 20. And last but not least, we're going to go to the New Orleans Phoenix game and stay square with it. Kevin Durant, 25, Zion Williams, 20, Devin Booker, 20, and Bradley Beal, 15. Again, like a plus 250, plus 285, something like that. We just got stars being stars. The first game, they're not all stars, but they're the best players on the team. And tonight, you got New Orleans and the Pelicans playing, you would think, and I ain't put Ingram in here. Maybe we'll see. Nah, maybe I ain't put Ingram in this bitch, which would be a little crazy. I feel like I put Ingram to score like 18 or something in here. But maybe I didn't write it down, but just for the sake of this blunt money bet, KD 25, Zion and Booker to each have 20 and Brad Bill 15. Just stars being stars, not even being stars, just doing what they're supposed to do, going a little under their point prop. All of them should go over. Not all of them, but a lot of these should go over. And if not, get a little close. So that's that. That's a plus 5,000. We round robin that 2s and 3s. I'll run it back one more quick time for the vibes. Then we get into them commentaros. Yeah, I think it's commentarios. I forgot. But we get into them comments, and then we get into some looks, all that good stuff. KD 25, Zion and Devin Booker 20, and Brad Bill 15. That's in the Suns game. We're going round robin that. In the Boston game with Jaylen Brown, this is on DraftKings, by the way. You can only round robin SGPs on DraftKings, and I believe you can round robin them on MGM maybe. But yeah, going to the Boston game with it. Tatum and Jokic each to have 25 and Jaylen Brown to have 20. Then we're going to finish it off in the Charlotte game with Devin Vassell to have 20, Keldon Johnson to have 15, Terry Rozier 20, and LaMelo, Man, LaFleur to score 25. And that's a plus 5,000, but we round robin in that 2s and 3s. Ladies and gentlemen, those are your blood money bets. I'll get into these looks real quick, and then we get into the comments. Looks that I'm looking at, waiting to drop, and that will probably show up on your timeline in the form of blunt money bets. Larry Nance, I'm probably going to be back on, boy, just because. And his line's already dropped, so I'm going to see what they is. I didn't look at them, but his line's already dropped, so I'm interested to see what those are. I told y'all about Hawkins, New Orleans, right? I don't know if his lines ever dropped last game because I was on Larry Nance, so I just left it alone. But I told y'all Hawkins from New Orleans. I told you I liked them last game. I was waiting for his pops. I think something like 4-3. So he covered his 3-point ladder because this threes is not 2.5 when he playing 20 minutes a game. They're not. So again, hopefully we get a 1.5 today. Maybe it'll be juiced at like minus 150, minus 160. But hopefully we can get a 1.5 with Hawkins, and I would love to play his threes today because he coming in gunning. So yeah, Hawkins for the Pelicans, his threes. Let me see, Dennis Smith Jr., but more importantly, Lana Down. So Lana Down's looking spry out there. Now we don't know what's up with the minutes, and it's really tough. We've been playing Lana Down all year. That's why he's king, Lana Down. But it's tough out there. You got Dinwiddie, you got Dennis Smith Jr., you got Cam Thomas. You got other guards out there that's trying to get busy. But with that being said, Lonnie Walker's special, man. He's spade, man. He hit a couple threes and that's it. Because he's gonna go to the hole and get a couple buckets. So it's nothing for him to score 10 points coming off the bench in his first bench spell. So I'm very interested to see where his lines open at. Hopefully we get lines. We haven't been getting lines with Lon and Don. But yeah, definitely looking at Lon and Don, looking at Larry Nance Jr., Hawkins from the Pelicans, his threes, Dennis Smith Jr. We'll see. Also KD threes, I'll probably put that in something. D'Angelo Russell got a good matchup for the Lakers. His threes, Eric Gordon, his threes, pretty good. You can get his 4 threes at like plus 500 right now, something like that. So, and he's coming off the bench, but still Eric Gordon can hit 4 threes. So Eric Gordon threes, I don't know if I'm gonna play him, but that's a good look. Siakam in his first game in Indy, I think he's gonna go off. I think this is a system he wanna, man. Siakam gonna go off. I gotta get to you in a minute, Bev Road No Hill. Shout out to your man Ant. But yeah, Siakam, TJ, obviously. Can't talk you off of TJ McCollum. Anthony Simons tonight going against sorry, I forgot to tell y'all, D'Lo's in a good spot tonight because he's going against the Nets, and the Nets give up like the most threes to point guards or some shit. I forgot to tell you that. But yeah, Anthony Simons and Jeremy Grant and Brogdon, those 3 guys tonight in what should be an interesting matchup against the Pacers. Brogdon used to play for the Pacers, generally does well against the Pacers. And then Simons and Grant both out there. So those are some looks for y'all. Also, I'm waiting for a Spurs player to drop. We'll see. I doubt if he drops, so I ain't even gonna put him out there, but I don't want nobody to get on my vibe. I mean, I want y'all to get on my vibe, so I'll put it on the timeline and I will put it in the comments if he drops. But yeah, I'm looking for a player on the Spurs to see if we get some lines for him tonight and see if he can get busy. So that is that. Actually, 2 players. I just thought of somebody else on the Spurs. Hold on now. Cedi Osman. That there you go. There go one right there. Cedi Osman. Wonder what his threes is. Very interesting. Well, Cedi Osman threes be tonight. But yeah, man, big vibes. There we go. That is the show. Let's get into some comments. But as far as my boy Bev Road No Hills, yeah, man, you asked me a couple shows ago why I don't bet on Ant, and I said it's because I don't really follow Ant. I know he a problem and all this, but I just don't really rock with him like that. Well, last night I feel like it might have been my first Blood Money Bet of the year with Ant, especially with him solo. Maybe I put him in like a party or something. But yeah, shout out to Ant for scoring 12 points in the 4th quarter, cashing niggas out. It could have been a crazy cash out. Like I said, I just don't know because I don't watch them. I don't know the Timberwolves rotation. If I knew, then I just would have waited the first 3 or 4 minutes of the quarter, then gave it out. Because I gave it out the 270 and the 550 for Edwards to score 10 and 12 points. I gave that out at the top of the 4th quarter because I didn't know if he starts the 4th quarter, then gets a little break, then comes back in, or if he does what most stars do, don't play the first 4 minutes and then close the game. So when he wasn't out there, that first 4 or 5 minutes, it was just climbing up. Same thing that the live bets do. A lot of times before I give out the live bets, they sitting in my bet slip, and I'm just waiting for them to go up, and then when I see one of the players, and if I might have 2 or 3 players in the slip, when I see one of the players go up to the sub table, boom, now I'm locking the bet in and I'm putting it on the timeline because even if 2 of the 3 is on the bench, we got that one that's coming in the game and he might start doing work. So yeah, shout out to Ant last night. Brian Winston, what's the vibes, bro? Ready to have a night, man. Hit a couple blunt money bets last night. I'm ready to keep it going. I put blunt money bet on Melo and AD triple double 40K. What do you think, boss? I mean, it's blunt money, bro. I couldn't talk you off of it. I remember telling one of the Dreamers last show that I couldn't talk you off for playing LaMelo Ball triple double for the rest of the season. How many games are left? 40 games. He's going to get 3 triple doubles. I mean, barring injury. And if he bars injury, then you just, but he's gonna get 3 triple doubles. And if you get them at plus 1,000, you should be all right. I'm close to it, actually you need 4. But you see what I'm saying? I think he got a few triple doubles in him. So I could never talk you off of LaMelo triple double. Maybe build it out. Oh, no, don't build that out. Well, yeah, build it out, Big night for my son LaMelo. Should be. We'll see what it is. I put LaMelo with Suggs points. He had 20 against the Sixers last time they played. I got his line at 11.5. Yeah. Only reason why I chilled on Jalen Suggs because I think that's a good look. And I think he just had 20 last game too, where he went over his point prop last game. Only reason why I'm going to chill on Jalen Suggs is because I expect my boy to come back in the lineup, Markelle Fultz. And if so, he's going to take a lot of shots and Jalen Suggs is going to shoot a lot of threes. But I still like that line with Suggs, to be honest with you. But look for Markelle Fultz to come back in the lineup. They were up 22 with 8 minutes left. Still don't get how they blew that. Kings' ass. And I'm going to tell my boy Colin, who a dreamer, next time he pull up in here, them boys is ass. They don't play no defense. And honestly, they offense is suspect. Yeah, Keegan Murray could go off. Malik Monk could go off. But the only one on offense that you fear that you really got a game plan for is De'Aaron Fox. And this nigga can't even hit a free throw half the time. So, yeah. Capper Teller, they were, yeah, my boy said that, my fault. Beverly No Hills, Jamal Murray points plus assists over 30. Look good, bro, on a parlay piece. Yeah, look good for a straight bet or parlay piece, to be honest. Mahmoud Best, good vibes, Dream, for sure. Good vibes. Vibes, bro. Let's get them tonight. You already know it. Stank 182. Happy Friday. Let's cash, like, sub, share. Appreciate that. Dream Girls in the building. Yeah, sub to the channel. I know the vibes. My boy Jay said, let's go to Texas. Yeah. Stroud, man. Let's go. Derek White, 20 points. Yeah, I like that as well. 2 books have odds boost on Jokic and Tatum for 20. Capper, bro, I don't care about no odds boost, bro. I'm the wrong guy for that shit. I don't care if all you niggas is on the same. You see how many people on LaMelo Ball? I told you I like LaMelo Ball yesterday on the stream. I done seen and I don't even follow nobody on Twitter. I dead ass done seen 20 cappers give out LaMelo Ball, and I told you I liked them last night. You think I give a fuck? When I play because I like. I don't care about no boost, no nothing. I don't care. Because another thing y'all got to remember too, because I know we gamblers, so a lot of times gamblers only remember the time. You only remember the times you get hooked. You don't remember how many blunt money bets you hit off a bullshit free throw. You don't remember how many times you needed somebody to get 30 to win you a blunt money bet, and they finished right with 30, or they got 31. Like last night with Ant Edwards, he was at 9 points. How did he get the 10 and the 12? He got an and 1 layup, and that's all she wrote. That was his last time scoring. So you don't really remember those. You tend to remember the hooks, because that's how humans are, especially as gamblers. And it's the same with these boosts. Those boosts are designed to pull in recreational bettors who don't do research like this, who don't watch these shows, who don't pay attention to trends and analytics and shit like that. Those boosts are used to draw those in. So generally, they want those boosts to hit, because that's going to make the recreational bettor come in and lose money over time. So if anything, I will go the opposite way. I still think boosts are profitable. I just don't play them. I never play them. I don't even look at boosts. I don't look at boosts. I don't care who on the damn boost. If y'all told me LaMelo Ball with the score 25 was on the boost, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care. But one thing I will say, Jokic and Tatum being on the boost would make me think that, will make me feel comfortable if I was thinking the way y'all was thinking, that Jamal Murray goes off. Yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? But I don't care about no boost. No Miami props. Nah, Miami is another team just like Minnesota. It's teams and players y'all learn, and you, Bev, you swift with it. There's just some teams I don't touch. Some teams I don't play. Some teams I don't cap because I don't have a good feel on them. Now in the playoffs is different. I'll be on Miami a lot in the playoffs, but in the regular season, bro, I don't cap Miami. It's tough for me to cap Miami because to me, if you play in a Miami prop this season, it's basically off a matchup or trends. It's not to, or maybe just off of analytics, like, yeah, so matchup or trends. But like to me, you can't really have an idea of the roles and all this other shit. Like tonight, if you play Jimmy Butler points, why? Maybe because you just like Jimmy Butler points, but I wouldn't play none of their points. Why? Because they got three of their scores in. But generally, one of them three guys is going to be out. So it's like, okay, I'm going to play Tyler Hero points because who else is going to score for them? Or I'm going to play Bam points and rebounds because they need somebody to score. But when Miami got their full complement of players and they don't even got that, how many Hawkins is out tonight? Somebody else is probably out tonight. So no, Miami, they just too much of a goddamn beef stew, too much of the jambalaya. I'm good. To me, that's like throwing shit on the wall and hoping it stick, picking the Miami prop. Unless and Tyler Hill may have a great matchup tonight, but still, it's Miami. They still might be Duncan Robinson tonight. Maybe he's not playing. Who knows? But not. Generally, you're not gonna get nothing from me with Miami. Maybe Bam rebounds, maybe Tyler Hero rebounds and assists, and in the playoffs we get on Jimmy steals and Jimmy rebounds in PRA and catch Jimmy live to score 40 like we was hitting last year. But aside from that, nah, Miami's a shit show with props in the regular season. Hell no. 16 last game. You might be talking about Suggs. And can the Dreamers get a flex Friday prize pick joint? Sure. LaMelo Ball points. Jamal Murray points. Joel Embiid free throws. Spencer Dinwiddie under his assists. We'll see if those aren't available. So there's three right there. Embiid free throws. Jamal Murray points. LaMelo Ball points. What else would I go after that? Wait for Siakam to post, play his points, whatever the fuck they are. They probably should open at 23, 24, 25. And I think they're going to end up being like 27, 28. Because if his shit was like 22, 23, 24 for the Raptors, you got to boost them like 2 or 3 points for the Pacers. And then tonight, they missing niggas. They might not have Hallie. So yeah, Siakam, now if his shit open at 28 and a half, but if his shit open anything under, 27 and a half, if it's 27 and a half or under, if it's 26 and a half or under, play that. Who else? D'Angelo Russell threes. Yep, I would play that. Oh, yeah, it's CJ McCollum threes. Either CJ McCollum threes or Grayson Allen threes. So that's 6 right there for you. CJ McCollum, Grayson Allen threes, or D'Angelo Russell threes. Those are my favorite 3 spots. Or you can even take KD points. So that's 4. I like those spots. And then LaMelo points, Jamal Murray points, and B free throws, and Spencer Dinwiddie under his assists. They'll go 8 for you, big dog. Clint Capella rebounds. Who they going against today? They're going against Miami, right? Maybe. I'm going to take you off of that. Again, Clint is somebody who we was rocking with for a nice portion of the season before. But, again, I don't really like playing these guys, these big men, to get rebounds. First of all, I don't know what his rebounds are. But because you got, if they 8.5, maybe 7.5, maybe 9.5, I don't know. I don't really like playing these big men in time splits. He's in a time split last time I checked with Onyeka Okongwu. I'm good on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm good on that. Same thing with Valanciunas. Basically a time split with Larry Nance. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So, all right, gang. Those are your comments. Those are your blunt money bets and your straights. Again, DeJounte Murray assists look good. No trade. Yeah, I think he got a nice streak of going over his assists without Trae Young. It makes sense too. And his assists may be at 5.5, 6.5, 7.5. So that's another good look. And I might actually, let me write that down. I like that. Also, Paolo rebounds. We was playing that number at 6.5. He had like 7 rebounds straight, like 8 or 10 games or something. I think his line is at 6.5, probably because Wendell Carter Jr. is gonna be back in the starting lineup. But yeah, you got to look at that because Embiid gonna pull Wendell Carter out or Goga out. So Murray likely to get doubled with no Young. I don't know about doubled. Maybe play him a little more aggressive, but I don't know if the Heat gonna double that nigga. It's DeJounte Murray, not Jamal Murray. Um, but yeah, I like DeJounte assist, and I like his points too. I like his points plus assists, to be honest with you. But yeah, man. Y'all know the vibes, man. As always, hit that like button on your way out. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Sub to the channel. Y'all know the vibes. Let's get this cash. We gotta have it. So let's get it. And I have flow tomorrow or Sunday, and we have a longer show for y'all for sure. All right. Big vibes.